Hi guys, this is Mike. I hope you're all doing very well. Today I want to talk to you about the top 3 ways to spend your gems in Raid Shadow Legends. Originally, I came up with 5 things to spend your gems on, but I decided that the top 3 that I'm sharing with you today are more important than all the other things that you can spend your gems on. So let's just dive straight into it. The first thing you will always want to do when starting out in Raid Shadow Legends is putting gems into your gem mine. The gem mine actually produces gems for you on a daily basis, and this will help you to be able to spend more gems in the future. So if you invest in it early, you will get that investment back sooner. So that's a good thing to start with. So I just said that it's a good thing to start with the gem mine, but there's actually one thing that you might want to make an exception for. If you level up your first champion to level 60, it is actually quite beneficial to give them their full masteries. This will take you a long time to grind if you don't have a proper team yet, but if you buy your masteries, then you will actually get those masteries instantly. And this will make your first champion to level 60 a lot stronger, and it will actually make sure that you can gain resources with that champion a lot faster in the future. So a good idea might be to invest the first 800 gems that you have into the masteries of your main champion, and after that you can invest in your gem mine. Also, I am actually quite a big fan of buying masteries for champions even if you're further along into the game, because grinding masteries is actually something that takes a lot of time. And if there's one thing that I don't have a lot of, then it's time. And Raid Shadow Legends already takes up quite a lot of time if you just do your daily quests and your daily missions. So if you want to save some time and strengthen your champions with their masteries, you can actually buy them for 800 gems, and this greatly helps them improve. So it's not a bad idea actually to buy masteries for more champions in the future, just if you want to get them rolling faster. The final point on this list is spending your gems on energy. With energy you can actually run campaign or you can run dungeons, and by running campaign or by running dungeons you can earn a lot of resources, and this helps you greatly in the rest of the game. If you go and grind dungeons, for example, you can of course grind for gear. You can gather a lot of gear which will make your champions a lot stronger. And also in campaign you will be spending a lot of time leveling up food and leveling up your champions. So having energy for that is really beneficial. So spending gems on energy is never a bad idea when you ran out of energy for the day. So I did want to mention the 2 points that actually fell off the list when originally making this list. So one thing that you could invest your gems on, which is not a really bad idea, but I wouldn't do it as a priority, is your sparring pit. You start out with just 1 slot open, and you can add 4 more slots. These slots will all give you the opportunity to add a champion, and they will gain experience over time. So you will just need to pop them in and they will gain experience while they are in there. This is beneficial. It's not a really huge benefit if you look at it in the long run, but it is something that you might want to invest on. You have the opportunity to invest in these into 3 levels. I would not do that if I were you. Just spend on 1 level so you have the 5 slots opened, and then leave it at that. This way you will actually gain a little bit of experience over time, but you will not spend a load of gems on it. The last thing I originally had on the list were actually 3 small things. When you go to your champions, then originally when you start out you can only gather a limited amount of champions. When you play the game a little bit longer, you will actually run into this limit quite a lot, so you might want to expand on that. You can spend silver on that, but silver is a very rare resource as well, so I would suggest spending gems on it. You can spend gems on expanding your collection. You can spend gems on expanding your champion's vault as well, which helps a lot with expanding your collection. But there's also one more spot where you can do something similar, and that's in the marketplace. When you start out, you have just a couple of slots available. It is not a big priority if you ask me at all, but you can actually buy more slots for the store, which will just give you a little bit more quality of life, because you will have more options available to buy in your shop. So that was it for our top 3 ways to spend your gems in Raid Shadow Legends. I hope you found this list helpful, and if you liked the video, then just please give it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. I will be posting a lot more videos in the future. And thanks a lot. Hope you have a nice day. See you next time. Bye bye.